This is a quick video to help you understand how to open, edit, and run the C++ programs that you create. And you can see that I've created an announcement that walks you through this. So I'm going to go ahead and walk through these two processes to make sure that you're able to get into your programs properly. Some students have been having some problems. So the first thing we want to do, we're going to open the C++ program. So of course go down to Start, we open the C++. Once I have that open, then I need to go to File, Open, Project or Solution. We're going to almost always work from that. Now I'm going to show you how to open the calculator one, but this is how you'll open any of the C++ programs that you need to work on. So then I go into Calculator, and we always work on the projects. So I click on the project, then I hit Open. So now I'm in the project. And generally when you open, it'll come open just like this. And then you need to go to, in fact, let's see if I'll close that down. Let me close these down. So this is how it'll open for you. Once you're here, then you have to click on Source File, and then this is the source file I want. So I double click on that. Now I am into this program. I can edit, make whatever changes I want to do, whatever I want to do with this. Now since this is the calculator program, let's say I make some edits to it, and I've changed it, but I want to see if it runs. So to see if it runs, then I go to Debug, Start Debugging. And it says we'd like to build it. What that means is that I've made some changes since I last ran it. So yes, I do want to build it. Whenever it says build it, then you do want to build it. So look at the bottom here. You can see it's running through the debug activity, and it found no errors, and then it runs for me. Now I can go ahead and see if this runs. So I'm going to choose number 3. So I'm going to do multiplication into the first number, 12. Into the second number, 4. And of course, it's a multiplication. The answer should be 48, and it answered it properly. I hit enter to get out of it. So that's how I do this. And then if I made any changes to it, then I would do File, Save, and it would save those changes, or I could save it with a different name if I did File, Save As. I'm going to close out of this because I want to show you one more thing. Let's go back. So now we're here in the course. So we opened. We went to File, Open, Project Solution. I went to the calculator file and I opened the VC project. Once it opened, then I went to the source file by clicking the plus sign, and I could see the calculator CPP, and that's what I opened. Next thing I want to show you is how to run something outside of C++. And this happens because once you go through debugging, it creates an exe file. You can see right here an exe file in the debug folder, and you can run that. So I'm going to go down here to my folders, and that's a student's folder, so I'm going to go back to mine. So let me get to my folder. Now that I'm in my folder, I'm going into Calculator, and now I go into Debug. And once I'm in Debug, see this right here, Calculator EXE, if I hit Enter, that runs the calculator program. Well, I did multiplication before. I'm going to do division this time, so I'll hit 4, Enter. The first number, 24, divided by 6, does it equal 4? Yes, so the math worked right on that, so I can hit any key to get out of it. So when you submit your programs, I do two things. I will try to find the EXE and run it, and I'll also take a look at your CPP. Now the last thing, if I were going to submit this calculator program, I would right-click, Send to Compressed Zip. Now you can see it compresses the calculator program or the calculator folder, and that's what you submit. So that's how to do all the work that's required to open folders, run programs, etc. So hopefully that helps you, and we've walked through all of this process. Hopefully that works for you and you're able to get all of your work done properly.